All right, welcome. Today, we're diving into something that can truly transform how you move and feel, the incredible duo of Pilates and postural analysis. This is a game changer, so let's get right into it. I absolutely love this quote because it's just so true. Think about it. Our lives are written on our bodies. All that sitting, all that stress, all those repetitive movements, they tell a story. Every single ache, every little imbalance, it's all a chapter in your body's silent biography. So just take a second here and ask yourself that. What's the story your body is telling? Is it a story about strength and balance? Or is it maybe one about strain and, just getting by? That's the big question we're going to explore today. Okay, so before we can fix anything, we've got to start right at the center. This is like rule number one in Pilates. It's all about waking up those deep core muscles. This is the bedrock, the foundation for every single safe and effective movement you'll ever make. And when we talk about the core, we're really talking about this superstar muscle, the transverse abdominis. The best way to picture it? It's your body's built-in seatbelt. It literally wraps all the way around your middle, supports your spine, and keeps your pelvis stable. If this muscle is sleeping on the job, believe me, everything else has to work overtime. So how do you actually find this muscle? Well, an amazing exercise for this is the toe tap. As you see here, you just lie on your back, bring your legs up into a tabletop shape. And the whole trick, the entire goal, is to lower one foot down to the floor without your lower back arching up. That deep, intense feeling of stability you need to make that happen, that's it. That's your deep core waking up and saying hello. So a strong core is like having a powerful engine. But an engine is pretty useless if you don't have a map, right? You need to know where you're going. How do we figure out our own specific imbalances? Well, that brings us to part 2 of our winning duo, a fantastic diagnostic tool called the Kendall analysis. Now, this isn't just a quick glance in the mirror. Developed by the brilliant physiotherapist Florence Kendall, this is a real, systematic way to look at your body's alignment from the side. It's all about checking how 5 very specific points line up. And here are those 5 magic points. In a perfectly aligned world, you could drop a straight line right from your ear, through the middle of your shoulder, your hip, your knee, and all the way down to your ankle. Any little deviation, maybe your head is a bit forward or your hips are tucked under, that tells us a huge piece of your personal postural puzzle. This map reveals everything. And here's the most crucial takeaway from that map. Posture is all about relationships. It's a game of push and pull. For every muscle that gets shortened and tight, like our hip flexors from all that sitting, there's an opposite muscle that gets long and weak, like our glutes. The whole goal of a smart Pilates program is to bring that relationship back into balance. And now we put it all together. We have our foundation, that deep activated core, and we have our map from the Kendall analysis. This is what lets us build a Pilates plan that is truly personalized, one that addresses your unique story. This is so important. Why can't you just jump into any old workout? Well, because if you don't know what your imbalances are, you can actually reinforce them and make them worse. For instance, if you have a big curve in your low back, a hyperlordosis, doing certain ab exercises could just be strengthening the wrong things and completely missing the point. This chart just lays it all out beautifully. It shows exactly how we go from problem to solution. So the analysis identifies a sway back. What does that tell us? We need to strengthen the deep abs and glutes. Boom. So our plan focuses on things like the pelvic curl. If we see a rounded upper back, we know we need to work the muscles between the shoulder blades, so we'll do exercises like the swan. See? It's a targeted, strategic plan. So what's the end game in all of this? What's the real payoff? Well, it's so much more than just standing up straight. The real goal is to develop something deeper, something we can call postural intelligence. Oh yeah, you're definitely going to get the results you can see, that taller posture, that longer silhouette. But the real gains are the ones you feel. We're talking about less chronic pain, moving with more fluidity and grace, building this deep, incredible strength without all the tension. It even boosts your mental well-being, just through the simple act of breathing and feeling grounded in your own body. This right here is the big shift in thinking. The point isn't for a teacher to come along and fix you. The point is for you to become an active participant in your own body. You start to build this amazing mind-body connection where you can actually feel your own patterns and imbalances as they're happening. And that ability is what it's all about. That is the ultimate takeaway, developing your own postural intelligence. This is the skill you carry with you out of the studio and into your life. It's the ability to feel yourself slouching at your desk and to correct it consciously. It's about owning your alignment in every single moment. Which brings us right back to where we started. With the right tools, a strong, intelligent core, and a clear map of where you need to go, you literally gain the power to rewrite your body's silent biography. You can change that story from one of strain to one of conscious, vibrant strength. So the only question left is, are you ready to pick up the pen?